What is going on, folks? It's your boy Grapple here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode in the Building a Ranking series, where today we take on one of the greatest alleged zombies maps of all time with Mob of the Dead. Like and subscribe, make sure to join the journey. Past episodes, videos, and our playlist for the entire Building a Ranking series are listed down below, along with the rules for our gameplay and playthrough for ranking. So, let's get into it. We are really zooming through this shit today, man. Die Rise I finished up a couple of minutes ago, and now we're going right into Mob of the Dead and just creating this great vibe. I want to see... I remember in my brain that the run of Mob of the Dead, Buried, and Origins is the greatest 3-map run I think Zombies has ever had. And going back now to play it, we're going to find out together how good it really is. First off, man, just ambiance, man. The amount of detail to just be like, alright, you know, it's Alcatraz, but now it's hell. It's one of the rings of hell or whatever it is. You know, it's a phenomenal thing. Zombie design, zombie color being red, how it's different, the afterlife mechanic, the fact that I can pick up all the parts as one fucking person. Just little quality of life things, man. There's no mule kick, so we are determined to get, I think we're going to do the acid gat kit, the vitrolic withering. We are going to do that and one of the many guns. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to like try to rotate them because there's so many map exclusive guns on this map. You got the AK. You got the LSAT. No, it's not exclusive. It's also on Buried, so we're going to skip the LSAT. Is it even on this map? I feel like it is. Anyway, you got the AK, the Death Machine, the Tommy Gun. Just all of these really great guns, so I'm going to try to rotate through them. Really want to use the Death Machine because it's almost comical. The fact that giant Black Ops 2 Death Machine is on Alcatraz Island in hell. Hilarious. And I think we're going to shoot for around 25. I'm also going to shoot for building the Redeemer. I've only built the Redeemer maybe 5 or 6 times, and it's not because it's too difficult, but I just like haven't been playing Mob a lot in the last couple of years. You know, I've definitely been on the modern zombies train. Not that it's better than classic zombies, but it's just, you know, new content. I've liked playing it, so I haven't given Mob of the Dead enough love as of recent, and I hate that. I hate that. That always happens. That happens. That's usually an omen for a bad game, but we're going to make sure it's not. We're going to sip our ghost, and we're just going to deal with it. I'm not sure what our order of operations is going to be. I think we are going to go for trying to get as many parts and perks as we can as we get through the map, piece by piece, which will mean that the rounds will tick by much faster, and it'll get more difficult quicker, but it'll be more cohesive, I think. So by the time that we get on the Golden Gate Bridge, it's not like, oh, you know, 3 zombies? 3 zombies, 3 bullets. It's not like we're just packing. Like, by the time we get to pack, I want us to be set up all around, and then we'll come back to build, like, the Redeemer. We just want to try to open up as much as we can at once. So we'll do this, get the door, get double tap, and then try to get speed, too, turned on. Fucking... Nope, that was... Let's do this first. Just really need points. Points mean perks. Perks mean good. Yay! Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get the laundry. I'm going to have to use 2 afterlives, but I can get the key, I can open the door, and hopefully turn on speed in one go. If I could just make some of these fucking jumps quickly, like that. God damn it. Like, I know what I want to do in my head, but I guess I'm just too rusty. Nope, don't have time for speed. It's fine. In a perfect world, right, to do this ranking really and give it like full justice it deserves, I feel like somebody would definitely have to like dedicate weeks at a time to maps. Like building a ranking definitive edition would definitely have to be like, alright, you know, we're gonna 80 something maps between maps and game modes. We're definitely gonna dedicate like a week per map. Learn like the side Easter eggs, practice a little bit, and then do like a high round run or like an Easter egg run or something. I feel like that's the comprehensive way to do this, and I just don't have the time for that. You know, I have a job. I got shit to do, and you know, I practice when and how I can, definitely. But if we were to get monetized and I was to redo this series, 100% I would do it that way. It'd be different. All right, let's turn on speed. We'll grab these 2 perks and we will get going. Jug is a better idea, but like I said before, you give me a bad gun, but with some perks, it's fine and easy to deal with. I think the biggest downside I've gotten so far from Mob of the Dead, because like let's be honest here, it's a great map. It's a great map top to bottom. I think my biggest nitpick though so far is just it's a lot of close quarters. Like it's understandably there's tight hallways because it's a fucking prison, you know, it's supposed to be. But I feel like it's almost like a little too much. Like there's not a whole lot of open area to train and do whatever, which is fine, you know, not every map can be super open and whatever, but if I had to nitpick, I like it a lot. I like the layout, I like the ambiance that it builds and the amount of character that this map really has and makes you feel engulfed in this horrendous existence that that they've created of just being in Alcatraz and in hell and in the cycle and whatever. I think it's awesome, but I can also see how some people wouldn't think it's great because it is so close quarters and it's not a large part of this map is not what a lot of people look for in zombies maps. You know, it's some people want something like Shattered Vale with a lot of open area that you can just kind of run in circles and really cheese the entire experience. Appreciate each and every one of you guys, especially now. It's funny. I've never had people that like corroborate the same opinions as I do like this, and it's just really cool to have like there's a handful of people now that the minute the video goes up, it's like they're immediately watching it, immediate comment, immediate like I've never fucking felt that before. That's fucking awesome. Even with the podcast, you know, I think our podcast hit like a podcast I used to have. I'll link it in the bio if anybody really wants to watch it, but it's kind of dead in the water right now. But even with the podcast, you know, we hit like dude, we hit like 660 subs. Viewership was still mid, but it was just like we never really had anyone really on our side like that. So it's a weird feeling. You know, I'm so used to like the hateful side of YouTube, people just like complaining about opinions and shit. That's a long-winded way of me saying I appreciate you guys. And even the negative comments I try to respond to. Like somebody the other day was like, "Oh, you know, you're complaining about a survival map." I was like, "Yeah, 100%. I got to nitpick. That's what I'm doing." You know? That's the point of the series. I can't be biased or one-sided about it. I just got to follow what I'm supposed to follow. I mean, I'm the one that makes the rules, but still. Yeah, I got a I made my first channel focused purchase the other day. I got myself a new phone. With it being purely for the intention of recording. I went from I have to rant a little bit about my Apple products because I've always been an Apple fanboy. But I had a 15 Pro. Great phone. Didn't need to upgrade, but storage was 256. I don't have a dedicated camera for YouTube yet because I don't want to, you know, spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars because it's a passion project right now. For a 16 Pro Max with a terabyte of storage, which is an insane amount of storage for any phone, I think it's like $30 a month with my plan. Because now I'm an adult and I have to pay my own fucking phone bill. What's our last perk going to be? I think our only options are Cherry and Deadshot. So we're definitely going to pick Cherry. Because Cherry's just more fun. And it's a new perk for this map. So totally have to get it. I'd love Stamina Up. But I don't think Stamina Up's on the map. A quick Google. Stamina Up is not. I knew it. See? I don't have to Google nothing. I already know my shit. I was there when this map trailer came out, man. Don't tell me nothing. There's the box. Biscuit for the biscuit. Come on, man. What a cool fucking box design, too. I think this is my favorite box design of all time. Definitely. That's, I mean, the one on Origins is cool. The Chaos one is cool. Or the Black Ops 4 one, rather. But I think this is probably my favorite. We're going to swap to the Uzi to get more points. I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit because we're pretty set up already. Just need some better guns. Especially if we're going to go pack. It's better if I have the guns I need. Which I guess is a nice excuse to spam the box. We'll feed the last dog while we're up there. And after we come back from the bridge, we will, oh no, I should get the Hell's Retriever before I go to the bridge. Do a little bit of back and forth. I mean, it counts, because it's a gun that's only on, like, this and buried, I think. What is that? The FAL? Should have kept the LSAT, but it's fine. We want an AK, a Death Machine, a Blundergat. Anything else? Fucker. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Oh, my perks. Thought I had more of a gap. And then this is what I fucking hate, man. This is probably the worst thing about Mob of the Dead. This. What do I do with these guys? Like, I teleport them to where? The next room over? I guess let's try to open up the fucking roof. But even so, like... totally going to run out of ammo. Didn't I just grab that max, or does it not work because I grabbed it in Afterlife? Didn't even think of that. What do we have? The FAL? Alright, well. Alright, I guess we have to just go on a hike and buy our perks back, get a new shield, the whole 9. How long has the soda been sitting there? It's eternal purgatory, bro. Forever. Alright, so we're kind of back where we started. Let's go back up this way and hit the box again. Hit the box and then try to go feed Fluffy the last 2 times? Or do I want to go feed Fluffy first and then make my way back down? Because I got to come back for the Redeemer anyway, or the Retriever. I have all the parts? Yeah, I have all the parts. I hear you. Hopefully they all just respawn. There were 3. It's enough to finish Fluffy, I think. A lot of noise, not a whole lot of zombieing going on right now. There you are. Nope, yeah, that sounded like last. That's annoying. I know you're not going to be done, but I'm going to put the parts on, just so that way we're on the ready in case I run into an issue. I gotta be honest, I mean, we're not there yet. We'll talk about it more with Blood of the Dead, but I think I like the Blood roof better than the mob. Just because I think I like the openness more right here in the front. I don't know. I mean, we'll get there when we get there. This roof is still iconic. It's fucking awesome. It's not the most enclosed, perfect training area, but it's open enough. Definitely knocks it down a couple points, though. Yeah, this is the point gun. This is not the gun to defend myself with. And I want both of those things. Holy shit. Oh, please don't be right here.
What the fuck is that?
He's gonna lock it, but that's fine, because it's... Eat a dick. Go back down to get the Retriever, and then head to the place for things. The Golden Gate Bridge. Alright, let's spam the box a little bit. We need... There's an Easter egg I know to get the Blundergat, and if my box luck is horrendous, I will look it up and do it. Oh, you tease me, game. Can never get it when I want it, but now when I don't want it, here it is. Alright, the free Blundergat. Do I want to do it? I mean, I have the time. I just... My problem is, especially doing these videos, is... Like, I love the game, right? I love zombies, and I love doing whatever. But when you have to get to a certain round like I am, you definitely... it's definitely part of it, the fun that you lose from just having to do things over and over and over again. So, like, it's definitely a lot of fun, but... I mean, dude, can you... Like, I doing something like this Easter egg here, it's going to take me another, like, hour to get to the round I'm looking for. You know, and if I have to play the map again from losing, it's another, what, 2 hours of just, you know, of doing the same thing.
Looks like
Right.
part of
So we got the
some
Acid
kind
Gat
of
kit. Let's... I've never done this one either. Let's get the free Blundergat. Let's work on that. And we will get rid of the ray gun, which is very upsetting, but there's better point guns to fuck around with on this map, man. That's awesome.
Coming for you at 7-2-P.
Alright.
Looks like something goes in here. Don't ask me why, but it's like I knew
All right.
it was gonna give me.
To the bridge we go.
Hold tight. We're flying into a storm. Think to make me
I love the chaos of
What I don't know.
Mob of the Dead on the Golden Gate Bridge, dude. You give me like fucking 4 Brutuses at once. That shit is crazy, and I love it.
Damn shit.
I know there's like a waiting period, so that way the game can let you like pack a punch, but there he is. Right in front of me? Nope. Yeah, so that round didn't count, so I gotta do it again. Just a round of just the Retriever, and that's fine. The Victrolic Withering. This is one of those games I wish we had a... Actually, you know what? Never mind. Hold on. Gotta lock in for a sec. Just one? Nope, there's number 2.
You hear some of the shit that thing's saying? I think it's Ferguson.
I missed. Damn, I don't remember the Retriever getting that many kills in, like, per throw. I'm not gonna complain, you know, it's fucking great, but that's a lot.
You stayed home today, huh?
There we go. Alright, Redeemer's ready. We'll pack this, we'll go right back.
This is good.
What a fucking great camo,
It's real
dude.
good.
Oh my god. Maybe I should just get dead shot, because I've been using point guns, and I'm not good when it comes to aiming for the head. Redeemer, Redeemer, Redeemer. Do I want the spoon? No, I don't. Oh, no, I gotta wait for the next round. I'm stupid. And I think we're just gonna do that. I think we're just gonna grab dead shot, because it makes more sense for my play style. Even though, for a lot of people, like the right, it is kind of a waste. Redeemer! Yes, sir. I've never done the spork, but it's also like, you know, I was saying, I'm not, the point isn't to do all, like, the side Easter eggs, just to do a bunch of them. Or kind of like the most important ones. Oh, shit. What am I doing? We need that. Yes, we do. This is not the area for me to be hanging out in. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, go, go. Gotta spam the box, gotta get a fun gun. Oh my god, really? I just... I'm asking for like the... just bullet guns, and I keep getting the ray gun. Do I want to just keep them both? I mean, I use the Uzi, but I haven't seen any of the other guns. But it's the Mark II. I don't know. Round 20. W. Goal is 25. Honestly, we could probably fuck around and get to 30. Just because I feel much more comfortable on this map too, but I'm not gonna. Not that it's super difficult, you know, but... Fucking love the ray gun Mark II. I think it's my favorite gun in zombies. I'm so biased. I'm happy that it, that it keeps coming back. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right, now we gotta get back to the roof. We don't really have anything to move quickly with, but that's fine. The death machine. Just how fucking cumbersome and weird. Like, not a specialist weapon. Specialist didn't exist in Black Ops 2, but not like an equipment, which would have made a bit more sense. But it's just, it's a death machine. It's a weapon. There's so many good guns on this map. I wish we had a mule kick. Oh shit. Yeah, this is not the ideal setup to have, definitely. This is specific guns that I want to use, but Acid Gat has that splash damage. Death Machine is too big. We'll grab Deadshot, that's fine. Oh, here we go. Anybody else? Maybe 3?
I ain't afraid of you.
Death Machine is ridiculous. Again, not a gun to really use constantly if you're gonna run this in the Blundergat, but mission accomplished. Round 20, Wonder Weapon, 1 try, 1 down. Surprising amount of time, but it's just, you know, that's probably another downside to Mob of the Dead is fast travel. There's not a whole lot of options for such a larger map. I mean, you can definitely, using the gondola, it takes you from one side of the map to the other, but otherwise, it's got a very similar problem to like Die Rise, where it's just got to go around the entire map to get to where you want to be. I'm not allowed to go to the gym because my car's in the shop because I think someone stole my catalytic converter. 2? Any more? Can we go for 3? There we go, baby. I gotta show you guys what this fucking looks like. Actually, this is mainly for my wife. I tried to show her one day, years ago, what it's like to play on Mob of the Dead, but she, you know, she didn't really understand zombies then. It was back when we met. This is for her. Look at that. How am I supposed to play like this? The screen won't stop shaking.
I ain't ready to be clipped yet.
Ready? Hell yeah. Alright, let's reload this. I think the max number of Brutuses at spawn is 3. But we're going to be on the Golden Gate Bridge until we're done with the game. So let's just see if we can get 4. 1. Behind me. Nope. Smack in front. 2. 3. 4. Oh shit. I didn't think it could get worse than how it was. This is... Wow. Hi guys. Let's see if I can... Wow, I'm actually a little nauseous. This is a... This hurts. Alright, let's just try to get everybody on the train together, and then we'll unleash hell with the death machine.
You wanna rock? Come on.
Oh my god. I can't even kill them all. One, two, three, four. Oh no. Oh. My perks. I knew that was gonna happen because I was being careless. Do I want to try and get my perks, or should we just try to survive? Let's just see what happens. Last one. Will we survive to 25? A very serious question. Let's make it challenging. No perks? Golden Gate Bridge? 5 Brutuses, maybe? One. Two. That was a lot. We fucking did it. That was dude, that was a fucking lot. Oh my gosh. All right, we're just gonna I'm gonna let him come fuck me. I'm gonna let him do it. I'm gonna let him do it. Yeah. I gotta revive myself to speed up the process. How many are there? Oh no, they disappear. So when I revive myself, they're all gonna come running back. One. That's it? 2, 3. Oh shit. Holy fuck. I think that's 4. I guess the 360 could only handle 4 Brutuses at once. I mean, I can't handle it right now. I'm gonna fucking throw up. That's alright. Come touch me! Another down. Gotta fucking revive myself again. Awesome that you could have so many revives, but moderately annoying when I'm trying to end it. Cause I hate just like leaving the game. Like if I have to start over, fine, but like, gotta revive myself again. Hi, Brutus. Go away. Come on, buddy. There we go, bro. Round 25. Let's go rank some shit. Alright, listen. If you clicked on this video because you like the content that I make, you're going to know exactly what I'm going to say. If you came to this video thinking he's going to have something different to say than saying that Mob of the Dead is one of the greatest maps of all time, you're going to be fucking really upset. Mob of the Dead is not the greatest map of all time, but it's in the conversation 10 years later because it deserves to be. It is definitely one of the greatest maps from the aspect of difficulty. It's not too difficult when you have so much to do in it already in terms of like getting to Pack-a-Punch. You know what? Let's just do our pros and cons list because we wind up doing that every single time anyway. We'll start with the cons. Okay, cons of Mob of the Dead. It is moderately pretty close quarters. It feels very much like Verrucht, you know, and it's similar, like a mental hospital, prison. They're close in terms of design language. It's a lot of small, like thin hallways to get through and doorways, so that's definitely going to knock it down a couple points. Getting to Pack-a-Punch is very fetch questy. It's not very like new player friendly. You know, if it was my first time playing the Mob of the Dead, I think my opinion would definitely be a lot different. The fact that I know how to get to the Golden Gate Bridge so easily, and I was able to do it, you know, in like one run, basically, without having to restart the game or anything. There's definitely something to be said about it. In terms of the cons, that's really all I have. Side Easter eggs, great. You got the Redeemer, the Retriever, the Spork, even though I didn't do it, the free Blundercat. Whatever else that I'm missing. The box, the design, just the ambiance and design of the entire map as a whole, the color palette, it fucking gets me. It's a little gray and a little dark. Understandably, it's meant to be like Alcatraz in hell at night or purgatory or wherever. So the design makes sense, but it's not super crazy vibrant outside of like the oranges and reds in certain parts of the maps. But like outside of just that little nitpick when it comes to color, the ambiance is perfect. It is perfect from zombie like player model design, from the characters you play as, the crew, the quotes they have, the actors they chose, the wonder weapon, the little things like adding barbed wire everywhere to make Alcatraz go from being a prison to clearly being in hell or purgatory, wherever it is, and having this whole look. Then you have someone like Brutus. Brutus is perfect. Brutus is perfect in design, but not perfect in gameplay because he's so easy to kill. That's why you go to the Golden Gate Bridge. It's super funny that you have 4 of them, so the map is, or the camera is just completely shaking. But it's not difficult to take out. You know, compare that to the Panzer Soldat when we get to it, something that's more difficult or something that we've dealt with before, like George Romero, that's like a constant on the map, you know? But I definitely like map-specific guns, the Wonder Weapon. The fact that you don't just have the Blundergat and then Pack-a-Punching it, but you have the Acid Gat kit and the Pack-a-Punch. The fact you could just hold all the fucking parts at once. Such a small thing that could have made Transit and Die Rise so much better. Mob is an S-tier map. There's no comparing it. You know, it's better than... We'll just jump right up to A. It's better than Shang, 5, Kino, and Darius World at War. Is it better than Darius Black Ops 1? Yeah. Yeah, so right now, Mob of the Dead is the best map that we've played so far. And I set out to do this, especially with this map, to play it and think differently and nitpick and not agree with everything the community said and just have my own playing and opinion be the thing that fucking comes all the way through, man. And even trying to look at it through a microscope, it's still a fucking phenomenal map. And if you came for a different opinion than that, I'm sorry. It's not nostalgia, even though this is one of the first maps I ever played, and Black Ops 2 is my first COD. It's not bias, because I wasn't someone who fucking developed the map, but I played it when I was younger, it was great. I play it now, it's great. I had to even look up some guides. I had to do the Redeemer, and had to get the free Blundergat. It was easy enough to do, first try. Mob of the Dead is an S-tier map, and right now it is the best map that we've played so far. As we continue our run through Black Ops 2, up next is Buried. I don't remember how good Buried is. Honestly, I haven't played it in a very long time. But from what I remember when I was younger, Buried, or Mob, Buried Origins, 10 out of 10. 3 for 3 map run. So we're going to see how it goes. Folks, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. The past episodes in the playlist are linked down below, including the rules for the playthrough of everything that we just did. I appreciate all your comments. Make sure to leave things below. Let me know things you like, things you don't like. Let me know your opinion. We can get into some discourse in the comments. We can argue in the comments. I fucking love that too. Coming up next is Buried. I'm going to record it right now. Let's do it.